I got another fun character today. I like spicy chocolate. Have you guys tried green apple covered in dark chocolate, sprinkled with touching chili powder? Not cinnamon chocolate, my buddy, with touching chili powder. principle and that you know. One day and another day, take the ground and the flow shifts. Get the bird, get further, walk for the future is never really. Time to tap, off the tap, so spotty and the world what a hardest day. Body and tell you what it could be right, sometimes not a walk, that's a half to fight. One day and another day, take the ground and the flow shifts. Get the bird, get further, walk for the future is never really. Time to tap, off the tap, so spotty and the world what a hardest day. Body and tell you what it could be right, sometimes not a walk, that's a half to fight. One day, one day. For the future is already one day. That's not a work, that's a hot to fight.
Hello guys, good morning. How you guys doing? I'm saying good morning because it's morning for me. I don't know about your time zone, guys. 5 seconds. How you guys doing? Oh yeah, Takebushi says that your character change for the little your little avatar change. It's because I have a different computer. I have a different setup. Basically, your characters, every information that you guys have, it's stored in my computer for later use because it's an application that is on my computer. But because it's a complete setup, basically everybody starts from the beginning. I think everybody has the same amount of started with the same amount of points and stuff like that. So, and I saw that somebody asked about how do I choose characters. Again, this is an event. This is our fight. This is an event that goes once a month. It goes all throughout July. You know, once a month. It's once a year, all throughout July. So, because I'm getting so many attacks, basically what I'm doing is revenge attacks. That's what I've been doing. So this one is a revenge attack from this one. This person right here. And I just looked at it and I was like, it's so colorful. Basically, let me read this. And someone asked Hidalgo in the calmest way possible as they leaped out of the sand, where the fuck did you send us? So they don't know how they ended up in the desert. They don't know. It's 2 p.m. here. Oh my god. You're really, really far away. Yeah, it's 10:05. Yeah, it's 10:05 for me too. Well, technically it's 10:06 now. It's 2 in the afternoon. Wow, it's 1:06 p.m. Again, how do you choose a character to draw in? Is this the alpha you mentioned? Yes, it is. Again, this is an event that is once a year. It goes all throughout July. People get together, start, you know, drawing each other's OCs. So yeah, and because I'm getting so many, I'm not doing attacks, I'm doing revenge attacks. I haven't been able to do any attacks myself. They're all revenge attacks. So yeah, I saw this one and I'm like, the colors. I just really like the colors. I was like, oh my gosh. I want to eat this. Well, when I first heard the term that I want to eat your art, I was confused. But now I think I know what people refer to. I was like, I want to see it now. If it was like some sort of candy, I want to eat it. It looks so colorful. I just love it. It's just full of life. So this is how I choose them. Like I visit everybody else. When I get an attack, I check their accounts just for characters and see what I. This is from Dingo. I go and visit their accounts. Everybody else's. I go and now that I remember, I totally forgot to. I saw these. I saw this yesterday, and I totally forgot to leave a comment. I apologize for that. I completely forgot. I got distracted. It's a really nice piece. I got distracted. So I just go there and see if I see a character that I really like. And I see this guy. I already have the tab open. And I'm like, that guy looks interesting. I was like, I wonder what kind of species it is. Apparently it's his persona. It's crocodile and part dingo. And I was like, that's actually really cool. That reminds me, have you guys ever, are you guys familiar with Crash Bandicoot? Are you guys familiar with Crash Bandicoot, the games? I remember when Crash Bandicoot had a racing game. And I chose Dingo Dial every single time. I don't know why, I really like Dingo Dial for some reason. So I'm guessing he got inspiration by Dingo Dial, and I was like, you know what? I'm doing this. Crash is my childhood. I know, mine too. Especially the one game that I played the most was the racing game. They remade the game recently, but I played the PlayStation 1 version. I think it was a PlayStation 1 game. It was a PlayStation 1 game. Oh my god, I'm old. What's that? No, it's just that when I think about it, it's Siren talking to me through all the way through. She's in the she's in the living room right now. I just think about the games, but I keep forgetting when they came out. It was a PlayStation 1 game. Oh my god. Anyways. I already got the... I made sure to have my canvas ready. So this guy is a hybrid, so I'm just gonna focus on the sketch right now. Give me a sec. Folder. Got my pencil ready. There you go. Okay. Again, my sketches, these are really messy, so. He has to have a really long snout, obviously. Their eyes are at the top of their head, but again, this is a really cartoony style, so. And this guy is fluffy. I don't like it. I'm gonna start again. You're like, what the heck am I drawing? I was like, come on, there's a method to the madness, okay? Give me a sec. Yeah, that's yeah, one brother. That's exactly my our fight ID is the same LycanHeart, except with the 13 at the beginning. You know, maybe I do want to see Dingo Dial for inspiration real quick. It's Dingo Dial. There it is. Oh yeah, they changed his character design. He got an upgrade. What is the Dingo Dial that I remember? I think, yeah, it's this one. That's how Dingo Dial used to look like. Yeah, oh my god, they changed his design a lot. You see PlayStation 1. Oh my god, they changed him a lot. You remember Dingo Dial?
Yeah.
Like, this is the version of PlayStation 1.
What?
Yeah, they changed his design a lot. Oh my god, come on, damn it, open! Open a
Your
different
goddamn
tab.
coffee before it gets cold again.
Okay, thank you. Look at this crap, look at this. This is the one that I remember. And look at him now.
Wow.
I know. I remember that I used to play Dingo Dial on the racing game every single time. Okay, let's go back. Like, just for inspiration. You're gonna do a droopy ear. Yeah. And then I'm gonna add his head later. And I'm gonna closer. Gonna give a dog nose.
Motivation? Question mark?
Motivation? Also, White says, I love your art. Thank you. I'm gonna make this snap a little bit. Maybe I'm gonna open his jaw a little bit.
Hidalgo was a great inspiration.
Who doesn't crave a little bit of chaos? Oh, well, which
A
reminds me.
little.
Which reminds me. We saw the. I thought it was a series, but no, it's a movie. The one movie that we just saw.
Hunters?
K-pop Demon Hunters,
Yes.
right? K-pop Demon Hunters. We just saw the movie, and I'm like, this
we
is how
relate to it.
we relate a lot. I'm like, this is how
A real group of girls is.
This is how a real group of girls behave. Yeah, we're not clean. We're not elegant. Noodles. Noodles. Real quick. K-pop Demon Hunters. I know. I freaking love that movie. That is legit how a group of girls behave. We're loud. We're messy. We crave chaos.
We just act like the guys.
Uh-huh. When they say, "Oh,
Dante and Lycan are just like those freaking girls."
I was like, oh my god.
I felt called out.
I felt called out as well. Like I don't like I need to hurry. I want my noodles, and I hate waiting for the 3-5 minutes that you that you have to wait for your noodles to freaking cook. I'm back from posting Monster Hunter. What did I miss? Not much actually. I just started. I actually started a little bit late because
Just
I was
talking about chaos
okay.
between a girl group. That's all.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. That's what I've been talking about. K-pop Demon Hunters. I thought it was freaking hilarious.
You're gonna get yourself hurt if you turn around.
What's that?
The scissors were open.
Oh.
If you turn around with your arm, you want to stab yourself.
Drink your coffee.
I know.
I will not warm it up.
Okay, fine. Thank you. So I'm drawing a crocodile dog. I actually drew a crocodile dog not too long ago, and I posted it on my, I think I posted it on Bluesky and on YouTube as well. Epic Fusion. I know. Have you guys, and there's another, do you guys remember the crocodile from Jak and Daxter? I love that thing. It's actually named the crocodile. Yeah, that's how they call it, right? Yeah, if anybody says that Alan reminded people of Jak, it's because when I designed Alan for the first time, I had in mind, you think of him as a fusion between Link from The Legend of Zelda, Ocarina of Time, if you guys want me to be specific, and Jak from Jak and Daxter. It's basically, the design is basically the fusion of both those two characters. So you're like, that character reminds me of Jak, or that character reminds me of Link from Legend of Zelda. You're not too far away. You're not. Yeah. I don't know. That's where I got the inspiration for his design. I'm not happy with the mouth. There we go. I needed to lift that cheek. Yeah, give a really toothy smile. He had a... what's it called, Bendian? I'm gonna make another sketch on top of that, different color. It doesn't look like a crocodile. Maybe I do have to lift his face a little bit more so you can appreciate his long face. Probably I should do that. Yeah.
Bye. Thank you for stopping by. Give him a long snout.
Yeah, give him a long snoot.
Snout.
Snoot. Probably gonna need to draw him on first, like on the side, like this.
Yeah, more sideways.
Yeah.
Because it looks very short right there. It looks more like a dog.
Yeah, it looks more like a dog. And
yeah.
yeah, he doesn't have a dog nose. I'm just gonna switch it a little bit, give it like a triangle.
I'm gonna have to move this further down. If anything.
You know what? I'm gonna start again. I don't like it.
Oh, great.
Yeah, I'm just gonna delete this and gonna fix this sketch. Yeah, it's just that if I'm staying too long fixing something that I don't like, I'm just gonna end up not liking it. So just delete it. Start over. Start over. Start over. Yeah, if I don't like a drawing, it becomes a chore. And I refuse to make it a chore. I hate chores. Okay, so...
And that's why we have issues cleaning. They're like salads.
Yeah, I don't have that issue with Hidalgo, even though he has a very long snout. Because already people know that he has a long snout.
You want my nuts?
I don't want your nuts, thank you.
What is it making for you?
She's offering me pistachios other way.
Again.
It was like, I'm good, I'm good.
Well, I would hope they know I don't have an extra package. I know I have mine, but this one's better because it's cold.
Yeah, I put cold water. I refilled my my Smurf container. Ah, it's been hot, and it rained again yesterday. It poured down. So it's extra humid today. Extra long snoot. Now I actually like it better. Yeah, if you don't like the original sketch, get rid of it. Start over. God. I need a haircut. Has fluffy ears, so let's give him fluffy ears. Just some scales here and there, why not? Dang it. There we go, and let's not forget about his beanie. I'm not good at drawing beanies, but here we go. I lift it a little bit. Because again, his hair. He has a mullet beneath all that. Gonna lower all this. There we go. Yeah, he has a little bit of mullet. It's looking a lot better and cute. Thank you. Oh, Dingo, I did see your drawing. I actually saw it this morning. Okay, what else can we improve on this guy? I had to add some scales. Okay, I'm gonna get all these together. The original sketch. I was like, what is that? Just gonna delete that. I'll make another folder. Now I'm gonna start sketching. Now like this. Sharon, how you doing? Love your artwork, thank you. Honestly, I might learn something today by watching some art. Well, if there's something that I can tell to people that, you know... Ooh! What is going on? It was oh my god. 1,200 followers on Twitch? Oh my god. Thank you so much. I was like, what is going on? I actually had to double check. I was like, what is going on? What's that? Basically, we just reached like
our followers goal of 1,200.
1,200. 1,200 followers on Twitch right now. I was like, oh my god. Yeah, I actually had to double. Thank you. They really loud. I don't know.
What?
Pat. Hold. Stop it.
And it's more fluffy right now, so yeah.
Stop it.
You are like Pepper. Stop it. But doesn't do anything to stop me.
God damn it. Yeah, that's a lot of people. Jesus Christ.
Did you tell him that we got fishies?
No. No.
Okay, so for every animal that we ever had, I have to give them the most effed up name ever. So Dante had, not parrots, what are they? Well, she had birds.
They're parakeets. Parakeets, but there's some people like... No, cockatiel? Oh yeah, it was...
They're cockatiels.
It was Armin, right? The cockatiel, yeah.
Both of them were. But anyways, I was the only one that would come up to it and go, "Where's my chicken nugget? Where's my chicken nugget?" And it would go crazy, going, "Yeah!" Flapping its wings.
People be like, why you call him like that? Oh, they don't mind. Right, chicken nugget! They were like, yeah!
Dante hated that. And I was like, oh, but if anybody else said it, it would just be like, no.
Yeah.
But if I said it, it would go nuts. Flapping its wings, started talking. "Where's my chicken nugget? Oh, look at my chicken nugget."
It will lose its mind. It will start dancing. It was like, yeah, that's me.
And then for our dogs, I go like, "Who's my ugly bitch? Who's that little hideous bitch?"
Yeah, Midna, the one that basically that inspired me to make Chubby. This guy. Yeah, she was a very ugly dog, and we would just call her, "Who is my ugly little bitch?" And she would just wag her little tail off. And the people, why you call it like that? Oh, she knows it's a term of endearment. You're right, my little bitch. I'm like, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do have pictures of her there, I think. No!
You left it.
No, I left it behind.
You did leave it behind.
Yeah, because I think mom kept the picture.
Dante, if you're on here, I'm sure you're on here.
Yeah.
Find the pictures of freaking...
Yeah. I do have some pictures on my phone actually. I might post more. Oh, and I found some more on Instagram too when I was scrolling down.
Oh no, that's Pepper still. Stupid
Yeah.
Pepper.
Yeah, I have some pictures of Midna on Instagram. I'm
For
gonna
Pepper, the black cat that we have.
we're gonna
Yeah,
have to repost
we still
them.
have them. Oh yeah, they have the pictures. Dante said. Oh, but Pepper, freaking. Oh, I know you're busy. You guys had a lot of work today in the morning. Oh, but for Pepper, since she was a kitten, I would go like this. I would flip it off, and she would give me the kissy eyes.
I am
The
being a
dreamy
silly
eyes.
little guy in a
That
box.
I love you too. So that just now means I love you. How did the four boys meet?
It says, Aaron says, oh my gosh, I freaking love your videos so much. My wife and I crack all the time when I see your videos. Oh, there's more. There's more coming on. I already have a video in mind. My issue right now is which video I want to do first. That's my main issue. It's not that I'm running out of ideas. It's like, which one should I work on first?
That goes with the story too.
That goes with the story because I'm trying to tell a story. I can just dump every single video that I find. I rather have them organized and in a certain order that will tell a story. Basically, that's the main challenge. That's the main challenge, to have them in order so they can make sense. Like some videos actually are a follow-up to another one. I have some videos like that. They follow.
And then some of them are like, you know, the whole train. I just because that's funny.
Something that will happen to the.
It would happen to that one character. Honestly, when I first heard that, I didn't think that's what it meant. I really thought it was an actual train.
Same thing, right, with relationships that you didn't know why they call them ships. I kind of just figured,
Well,
really?
that's a ship. They put them in a ship.
No.
That's it?
Yeah, I was like, oh, they call them ships
Is that my
because
brother that you are drawing?
relationships. I realized, yeah, later on, that people thought that they were ships because basically you put the couple in a ship and then you send them off, basically, as in the ship has, yeah, you know. And then I heard the term, the ship has sailed, you know, and I was like, oh, okay, probably that's what it means.
Yeah, so probably they actually get on a ship.
They actually get on a ship.
Guess do they go at a cruise? All fucking paid off? Like, that's great. I want that. No. It just meant they got in a relationship or they should be together.
Yeah. But no, I actually knew what ship called.
Freaking Dante's like, sorry guys, but I already knew what it meant. Yeah, you never explained it to us.
You never explained it, but I already knew.
We figured it out.
I actually figured it out. I was like, But later on, I was like, people's like use, oh, the ship has sailed, stuff like that. I was like,
Same, but also because you get that canon sing shit.
Canon, I heard those too. I remember I used that term when I was watching Voltron.
Really?
Yeah, remember that one series from Netflix? I was so into that.
It was great.
It was great. I remember that I was shipping Shiro with a Princess Allure and something like that. And then Shiro was like canonically gay, and I was like, oh no, they sunk my ship. They sunk my ship. I was like, oh well.
He was a great dad too.
He was a great dad too. It was like, oh no, they sunk my ship. That was the one time that I used that term. I was like, they sunk my ship.
But you got into
Coffee.
that whole like them being a ship like mid time, and then once at the end.
Yeah, the two last seasons were the weakest ones,
Yeah.
especially because they
rushed it.
they forced it. No, they forced it. No, they not just rushed it. They forced it. Because on the first episode of the last season, they all of a sudden Allura and Lance were
A thing.
a thing. I was like, huh?
I mean, if you're persistent enough the whole time, then I guess yeah.
Yeah, I did not like it. I was like, if it was worked on since the beginning, then
Was it?
maybe yeah, but I see no chemistry from the beginning. Allura had no interest on Lance.
Nothing.
Nothing. There was nothing there. And all of a sudden they're like giving each other eyes. And I was like, what is going on?
What's the other guy? The freaking vulture that was red. Okay.
Keith.
Yes.
His name, Keith.
I thought she was gonna end up with him.
A lot of people thought.
And then Lance, I'm like, what?
I thought we had a bonding moment. I called you into my arms. It's like, nope, never happened. I was like, maybe these two are gonna end up together.
Wow, I didn't realize that.
What?
So that show had 8 seasons within less than 5 years.
Oh,
I didn't realize it was that there were that many.
yeah, they're actually, yeah, it was actually really, really good. Just the last 2 seasons,
It was rushed.
it was rushed, they fell off, and all this. Yeah, again, you have all these ships. Yeah,
Sinking.
all these ships sinking, and then yeah, you got Shira and Allura. That ship sunk, and they sunk the biggest one, which was Lance and Keith. They sunk it too. A lot of people got upset about that one.
Oh my god, I forgot about that too.
A lot of people got upset, and they had to end it because a lot of people that were working on the series were getting death threats.
Whoa! I
Yeah.
didn't know about that one.
Yeah, that was a thing, and I think that's why they decided to end it. That's why it felt rushed, because they're like, well, no, we gotta end this. Can I have a haircut later? This is really bothering me.
Hold on. Oh, doing the duckies. Oh, we're gonna throw pizza. Oh, chila, uno besito.
Shut the fuck up. I was like, this is bothering me. Can I have a haircut?
What blue crown? What do the blue crowns mean?
What, the little blue crowns?
Where? Am I blind? I'm looking for it.
Oh, I think it's on.
It's on YouTube.
Oh no! Oh, it's because
Oh.
YouTube has a ranking.
Oh yeah,
No.
yeah. It's just how many.
Yeah, how many
much
comments?
You comment,
You posted.
like or stuff like that.
Yeah, apparently that's a new
get
thing on
points.
Yeah, apparently that's a new thing on YouTube. I'm not too familiar with it.
Do you take commissions? When are you gonna open? You said next month?
Yeah, next month, because I really wanted to do our fight. Again, for me, our fight, like, you can do other people's characters, but when you're commissioning other people sometimes get really picky when they're about their characters. Like sometimes you have.
What is your dream car?
What is your dream car? Give me a sec. Okay, so sometimes you get really, really picky customers, and like they want like something change, and they have a policy in which if you're gonna like, okay, your commission went through, you have to be very specific from the beginning, because I'm not gonna be changing. I'm not gonna be making changes midway.
Yeah.
Because it's just gonna take so much time, and I'm not gonna be able to move on to other people. So for me, art fight is actually relaxing.
Because you guys
Yeah, because I just get to play around with their characters. I'm basically giving this character to somebody, and in return, I'm basically gaining more experience. Because I'm experimenting a lot too in here. I'm actually using 2 brushes, if you didn't notice. I'm using one that is a pencil, and the other one is an ink. And like just seeing, you know, what works. I see art fight as an opportunity to improve. At the same time, you're giving something else to people. But like to me, it's perfect. That's why this is actually
it's
my.
a win-win.
It's a win-win for everybody. Yeah, it's a win-win for everybody.
I did notice that on art fight, you get to describe like what you can do with the characters. Like, I believe I saw on yours, like don't do anything like
if there's something that you don't want people to do with your characters, you can just specify it. But the only thing is like I don't do that. I don't like putting you don't do this with my characters. Don't do that. I don't like doing it because we're human. We're human peoples. Okay? If you tell us we're human peoples. If you tell us not to do something, what is the first thing that we're gonna do?
Press the button.
Press the button. Exactly. That's the one thing that I don't understand. It's fine if you want to specify people. Hey, I don't want you to do this. But let's be honest. If you tell people not to do something, they're gonna do it, just to spite you. There's a lot of artists that say, "Do not repost, do not trace," and then all of a sudden you have a lot of videos about how people are reposting, how people are tracing, how people do it to annoy you. Don't give them the chance. That's why I don't put a lot of don'ts. I put a lot of you mays. You know what I mean? I don't like don'ts. I like mays. To give people ideas instead of don't. Give them ideas on what to do with your character. Like, I really like it when people basically draw my characters with their characters interacting each other. I love those. I actually really love those. If people want to change their outfits a little bit, I don't mind. Play around, have fun.
I mean, they change clothes, like
they change. Yeah, sometimes I draw them with a regular clothes. Sometimes I just give them a sleeveless shirt just for them to feel comfortable. I mean, come on, they're basically in their houses, right? What else are they gonna? What do
you guys wear when
what do you guys wear when you're in your house? Like
perverts.
Like, there's somebody who is gonna say nothing. I just know it. Exactly. Art is about fun and expression. Exactly. I take art as an opportunity to improve and test my skills, because if I'm making commissions, to me there's always that little bit stress that I have to make sure that is exactly the way they specified. I had those people before in which, like, can you, I don't like this, can you change it? And like, I don't like this, can you change it? And I used to be a people pleaser, and I end up spending days on one single drawing, and that is just, and that's when it just becomes at that point, that art piece just becomes a chore, and I'm not enjoying it. If you're not enjoying your art piece, you're gonna hate it. You have to like what you're doing. That's the one thing. You have to like what you're doing.
I love how Bon said, I've heard horror stories from my friend about commissions where the client just kept asking for more changes and they won't add any extra tipping or anything like that.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I specify. This is why I normally don't open for commissions, because I appreciate I like my freedom. I like my freedom. But if I'm going to open for commissions, I specify from the beginning, no changes. I always like to talk to me. If you want creative freedom, I love people that they just say, I give you creative freedom. I'm like, I love you. Yeah, I had those people before. I had those people who were like, okay, this is my character
Do you
you
like
had complete
toasters?
creative freedom. I was like, I love you. I'm like, I love you.
Don't strangle them.
Yeah, I was like, I love you. Yeah, there's some people that they really specify, and I was like, that's fine as long as they give me in advance. I was like, okay, there's just send me a DM, you know, give me pictures with references of the stuff that you want, stuff like that, blah blah blah. And then I'll start working on it. But I'm not going to make changes later because you didn't give me the specific detail.
Yeah.
Basically. Because I'm not gonna make changes just because, oh, you have a change of heart, or like, you know what, I don't like this anymore. Like, no.
Thank
No.
you, because they said I remember to say that when I commission you someday.
No, just give me the details in advance, and then everything is gonna be fine. Now I have like a personal rule: I do not start a commission until I have all the details.
Toasters.
Until I have all the details. So yeah, that's my personal rule.
Don't worry about the commission systems until next month.
Yeah, I always make an announcement. I always posted it on Discord first, and then the next day I posted everybody everywhere else.
So you guys get first dibs.
Yeah, people on my Discord, they get first dibs. Because those are the peoples that have been supporting me since the beginning of time.
Dude, how many years now?
I started the comic
That's
in
like-
2020. I think no, before that.
It was before COVID.
It was way
Definitely
before COVID. Yeah. It
'Cause
was.
I remember you were really stressed out because you were trying to get the.
Yeah, no.
You were working.
Yeah, it was in the pandemic when I was working on the CryptoBeast prologue, because it was for because in 2020
There was like,
Webtoons had
if you
contest.
Win,
Have a contest, and I made the prologue for that contest. I remember that I paused my I paused the Monster Hunter comic just to work on the contest entry. So yeah, actually longer than that. I'm trying to think. I was like, more than 5 years, definitely. 7 years? There's people that have been supporting me for more than 7 years in there.
Yeah.
That's why I was like, nope.
And patrons.
Discord, yeah, Discord gets first dibs. Jesus Christ. It's been a long time.
So thank you guys again.
Yeah, thank you guys so much. You've been putting up with my nonsense.
With her accent.
You're never gonna let that one go.
Oh no.
You're never
Nope.
gonna let that one go.
Nope.
Again, English is not my first language. Duh. But sometimes... but... Oh my goodness, sometimes my accents...
Your ass.
Shut the fuck up!
That was great. You said it. You said it.
Damn it!
I thought you to say it.
Mm.
It was perfect.
English sucks, my first language. No, it's just that my goddamn, like...
You're getting so red.
Shut the fuck up! My accent had given me so much trouble. I remember that I was talking about my accent, and then it was my. Oh my god. It was my brother-in-law, the one that was like, you're supposed to say accent. I was like, what did I say? And we were like, well, what did I say? You say accent. Oh my god. Yeah, every time I'm with my siblings, I'm like, if I'm saying it something wrong, please correct me.
Yeah.
Please correct me. I'm not gonna hate you. You're gonna save my life. I will appreciate
Honestly, people like that more, though. It gives them more to laugh about.
Oh my god.
You may go and tell us, like, we had a whole conversation and you might have, like, said something completely off, but we understand what you're talking about.
I can't confirm English is a stupid language. My only language. You know, it's cool.
Dante.
I can confirm. Keep your accent.
I second that.
Keep your accent. I hate you.
Yeah, everybody says they can confirm that as well.
I hate you.
See what I mean? They love it.
Oh my god. I'm a mistake. Oh.
Look what you guys did.
Look what you guys did.
Well, more like I did. I caused it. You're welcome.
Oh.
I bring you all happiness by making her miserable.
Oh my god. I had the fan off. No wonder. It was like.
Nah, don't blame it on that. You're just rough because I made you.
I was like, why is it hot? It was like, the fan is off.
It's warm in here, but
Yeah.
it's not hot.
Ugh. I was blaming it on humidity because it's actually indeed pretty warm right now.
I need to cut
Stop it.
the back right here.
Stop it.
It's getting too long right here.
I know. I need a trim.
Not a trim, you need a cut. It's a lot. Like, dude, that's a lot.
Yeah, I have my hair is long, like quite. It's very long now.
Okay, so right now, if you go pull it down, it's middle of your back, if not more. Your name on here sounds familiar.
Because I'm jealous your hair is so fluffy. I used to hate it. I'm not gonna lie, I used to hate it.
Yeah, she used to straighten it since she was in high school.
I used to use the iron a lot.
It was so dead.
Yeah, mostly because it made me look older than. Yeah, I was 14 and people were like, "Are you 18 or what the heck?" I was like, "What do you mean?"
Wait, BB Blocks, did you just find her?
Huh?
Because he was, BB Block says, your name on here sounds familiar. And then it goes, OMG, it's you! So he probably just found you.
You find me where?
Well, that one's from Twitter. Oh, not Twitter. Twitch. The comment.
Ah. I was like, what do you mean you found me?
I love your shorts on YouTube and found you by complete luck.
I have a complete luck.
He just followed you, that's why. I just saw that
Oh.
too. Say hi!
I see. Scarbat. Yeah, because Gradbad says, yeah, I completely forgot that I had curly. Yeah, because all throughout high school, I used to use the iron a lot. I used to flatten my hair a lot because again, it made me look older. And now I'm like
34.
Am I going to be 34?
20. I'm 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33. You're 33. You're gonna be 34.
I gotta be 34.
End of this month.
Yeah,
On the 30th.
Yeah. Okay. So now I'm gonna be 34, and people are like, they think I'm younger now.
They think we're the same age.
Yeah, a lot of people think that we're the same age, and I was like, no. I'm
a lot of people, when we were in back home, they always thought that we were triplets. Me, you, and Dante. And you were like 23? I was 15. No, I think you were like 25. I was 20. And then Dante was freaking 15. They all thought we were triplets.
I'm gonna draw the hat different color now.
I really like wavy hair. And guess what I have? Straight hair. Okay, it gets wavy sometimes. Sometimes.
She can actually pull it off, but she says that she doesn't like it. I was like, it will look nice on you.
It's so cute.
It's a really... I remember that I wanted a haircut, but because my hair is super wavy, it will just... It just goes up. It's like...
Like you became bald. Alice says, happy early birthday.
Oh, thank you. I'm probably gonna do a birthday stream this year. Like every year, I just don't do a stream. I just
take it off.
Yeah, I just like to do something. Maybe just go and eat out.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably this time I'm actually gonna do a birthday stream.
The weekend we're gonna go hiking though.
Yes.
We're gonna go explore.
I wanna go hiking again. Okay, like this. I like to have certain elements, different colors, that way I know what is what. And I gotta go back to the previous.
Oh, it's like finally I caught a stream. I love your art.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. I'm running out of things to say. I was like, how can I find more words to express it? Thank you.
And here's me with pretty easy to manage hair, except for the part where I start going gray in my early 20s. She has a lot of gray hairs. I have a lot of gray hairs, and I'm 28.
I'm barely starting to get gray hairs. Like, but they're like, hey, you actually have to look in there. And whenever one gray hair gets out, like, you can actually see it. Because my hair is so dark, there's like, is that a dog hair?
Yeah. I said it multiple
what is
times.
that? I was like, you have a dog hair. I was like, what do you mean? And then she pulls it. I was like, ow.
Because Zelda has white hair, and it's also curly. So we were just like...
I was like, ah! I was like, oh, you have dog hair. And I was like, ah, what the fuck? That's actually my gray hair. I was like, you have dog hair. And ah!
Oh my god, Bibi said. It's like, I sent some messages in chat on YouTube, went to Twitch to find another friend, but I found you by complete luck, and then I remember you did those YouTube shorts. My other streamer buddy can wait. Lol, your stream is a vibe.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I remember the reason why I started streaming. I was like, I remember that I was drawing, just listening to music, and I was like, I could be streaming this. I could be streaming this. I was like, probably I'm not gonna have a lot of things to say. But yeah, I was wrong. There's always something interesting to say. What was I thinking? I was like, I was in the shower, I was thinking, oh, maybe making, because I'm recording the drawings, basically. I made a plugin, so when I'm streaming, it's automatically recording. And I was thinking, what if I make videos in which basically I'm sharing the recording and it's just me telling little stories of myself that stupid things that just happened in my life. And I was thinking, what if I tell the story of when I was on my previous work, that one dumb lady basically that called saying that I didn't call to tell them that I took back the package back to the store because it was raining. Basically, it was a box of chocolate. Okay, let me tell you.
It's a box of 12 chocolate covered strawberries, and she did pay for the delivery. Oh no! I think that was when we had free delivery. The thing is that, Lycan had gone out to do the delivery. It was. We
worked at the same place, just to let you guys know. We work in the same place. She was the manager. I was a delivery driver. So this person ordered a box of strawberry covered in chocolate.
Box, remember? The box is cardboard box.
Yeah, but that's the only thing. And I just deliver the cardboard box to the person, and that's it. But that one time, again, Vegas, it's a miracle when it rains. And that time it was raining, and I called and I rang the doorbell. Nobody answered. We have two phone numbers. We have the phone number from the sender and another phone number, which is the recipient. And nobody answered. There was no surface safe from the rain. Everything was soaked. And I'm like, okay, the only option that I had is to call the sender because, again, the recipient was not. I don't think the phone was entering.
No. It was entering. The only thing is that it would. I think they hung up on you multiple times. So it just sent you to voicemail.
But no, the one that I sent the voicemail was the sender, the one who was sending the. So I was like, I just gonna tell them, hey, I couldn't send it. I couldn't just leave it because it's raining, and you don't want this person to receive a soaked box of chocolates. Not even a
it will like be destroyed.
Yeah, I was like, it will be destroyed. You're gonna get a cardboard box soaked in sewage water or something like that. It was like, you don't want that. So
yeah, you bring it back to the store.
I brought it back to the store, and I heard it from Siren the next day. Okay, how about you come over here and just so you can get closer to the mic so you can tell them. I heard the drama.
I got. Well, it's not tea. It's coffee.
I was like spill the tea. Not on me though.
Okay, maybe I should not.
I should not. Okay.
Okay. So.
Yeah. Tell the story.
Lycan had just called me to let me know that they were not answering the phone, so she was gonna bring it back, and there was no safe area to be dropped off because it was. All the floor was wet right in front of the door. So she's bringing it back. Okay. Not even like a couple minutes before, like after she already put that it was like unsuccessful. They get an email saying that we tried to deliver it. It was unsuccessful. To call the store. They called the store immediately. Like I think it was like 3 minutes.
Really?
Yeah. It was like 3 minutes and they called me going, hey, so why didn't your delivery driver like leave the box? I was like, oh yeah, no, well, we tried, but she let me know that it was raining. It's obviously raining, and there was no safe spot to leave it. And they're like, why didn't you just leave it? It's like, because like I said, like it's a cardboard box and it would be left on the floor where it would get water and it would just get messed up. This is a time, I think, because it was like not that far from the store, so Lycan started arriving, and I put it on speaker. I put it on speaker because she goes, your delivery driver didn't call me, she didn't call anybody. And I was like, really? I was like, because she let me know that she called and you guys weren't answering, so she had to bring it back. And I was like, but we can do a redelivery. Do you want us to do a redelivery? It's like, yeah. And I was like, okay, well, it's gonna be an extra charge because we have to go out of the way to do it again. And they were like, why?
They were upset because they were gonna pay, right?
Yeah, they didn't want to pay. But she was like, why didn't we get told like that we had to do, like, for a redelivery we had to pay again, and yada yada yada. So she was like, she just didn't want to pay it. But I was like, well, it's either that or you're gonna have to come get it from the store. And she's like, but why do I have to pay it when she didn't call? She only left me a voicemail.
A
voicemail.
She literally just said, why? Like she did not call. She left a voicemail. I left a voicemail, and I didn't call. How does that work? And then
I was like, oh, so she did call. And she's like, no, she didn't call me. And like, she left a voicemail. Honey, you have to call first, and then if you don't answer the call, guess what it goes to? A voicemail. And she was like, but she only left me 2 voicemails. So she did call you twice. You just didn't answer. Twice. She was like, she's like, so do I have to pay? I was like, yes, you're gonna have to pay, honey. And she was like, okay, I'll give you my card. I was like, but I was like, just make sure though that when she has to go out to deliver it, redeliver it again now, it was like, someone has to be there. So get in contact with the person that you're sending it to, because they obviously didn't answer our phone call because they don't recognize our phone. Like, so give them a call so that we can go and actually be delivered. And so yeah, that's how the story went.
basically that person outed themselves. It's like, she did not call, she just left a voicemail. So how does it work? Oh, then she did call, she just didn't answer.
He was like,
nice try, Karen.
She didn't call. She only left evidence of her calling. I love that.
Oh my god.
Who isn't?
Yeah, I was like, again, I was thinking of basically making videos of the speed up recordings of the drawings, and I just feel like a little dumb story like that.
Oh my god, Tom's. I want the sun.
Oh so, yeah, you know what? Let's just say the name of the goddamn restaurant. There's another story of a dumb person.
Okay,
this one I heard it from her actually.
No, you were there.
I was there. I was there.
Hold on. I gotta tell it because she obviously didn't know.
Yeah, I almost forgot. I was like, yeah, I was there. Holy shit! I was like, we looked at each other and we were like, did this just happen?
Okay, so I worked as a host at the restaurant.
Same place.
No, not same place, but same restaurant that we worked together. This is called Tom's. If you look it up, you'll find it.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say it.
Yeah, I was like, it's been so long.
I think they changed the name, but it's something Tom's now.
Yeah, it's something Tom's. Sports bar. That's what it's called.
Something
in Vegas.
Anyways, the point is, this is winter time, so the sun already sets down really, really early. Like 3 o'clock, it's already dark on the street area. Because we had a park, an area that was open for the restaurant, and it was really nice. Usually, when you are during winter and you just sit in the sun, it's wonderful. So I was so
She gets exhausted just by remembering.
I was so fed up. Because people, when they go to Vegas, they expect us to give them directions for everything. I'm like, I'm a host working at my restaurant. Don't expect me to know the freaking hotel that you are staying at, like 5 hotels down.
Yeah, if you work at the strip, for some reason, I'm not saying everybody. There's some nice people. I don't want to say that everybody is like that, but you get people that just because you work there,
You gotta know.
they expect you to know everything about absolutely everything.
Oh, anyways. This was already like 2-3 o'clock already in the afternoon.
Oh
right?
no, not Vegas.
So I was so fed up. Lycan had just come up, and she was like,
I was working as a bar back.
yeah. So she was okay. Like it was a slow day. So she comes up to the host stand, and she sees me like having no sense of like being nice to people, because they would go, "Hey, where's the bathrooms?" If you look to your left, right in front of me, there's bathrooms on
Not
big
even
letters.
10 feet away. Not even 10 feet away. I was like, if you just you want to grab their faces. If you look at it that way, you're gonna see that
Just-
it's there. You just
look that
gotta
way.
tilt your head a little bit, like just 90
If
degrees.
you actually try looking for it, simply, if you actually try looking, they have signs for everything. They have
Oh my
signs for
God.
everything. The bathroom, literally big letters on the wall right there. And it was just like so fed up with them. That day I was just like done. I was done with them. And this girl comes. And then she was like, "Hey, can I get a seat outside in the sun?" And I'm like,
son.
Lycan had just gone up there and had told me.
Yeah, I was
She's
just
like,
saying,
"You
I
should
was
be-"
just there. I just approached her to say hi.
No, yeah, she came to say hi, but you had just told me you should be nicer to customers. And I was like, no, you don't understand, because they could literally look up or to the side and see
That I
where they want to
understood,
go.
though.
And she's like, no. And then literally that girl comes in. He goes, "I want a seat outside in the sun." And I was like, "We currently don't have any seats outside in the sun." I was like, "Are you sure?" I was like, "Yes, I'm sure. I already been out there." And she's like, everything's in the shade." And she's like, "Are you sure?"
I think it was like already like 5 in the afternoon.
It was really, really late.
Yeah, it was really late. Sun is already setting. I'm like, come on, the sun, not the sun, but the earth rotates. Come on, it's almost night, and she wanted sun.
But I was like, "Yeah, no, there's no sun outside." He's like, "Are you sure? Is there like?" But I saw sun outside. I was like, "Yeah, maybe on the other side of the street." And she's like, "But are you sure you don't have any seats outside in the sun?" I'm like, I was like, "Yes, I'm sure." And she's like, "Oh, okay.
Okay,
But like, can you like know other places that have
Like, she was
seats
asking,
outside
like-
in the sun?"
yeah,
And I'm
she
like,
was
"No,
asking-
I work here. I don't work at any other place." Dante, let me call Princess Celestia for you real quick. Oh my god, yes. I should have fucking said
Oh
that.
my god. The thing is, I mean, even if there's sun, even if the sun is still up in the sky, the Vegas Strip, it's basically there's a lot of tall buildings.
Skyscrapers.
There's a lot of tall buildings. So even if there's still like 3 hours of sunlight out there, the fucking buildings are gonna cast shadows all over the street. So you're not gonna get sun, lady.
Karens, am I right?
How dare the earth rotate it?
Can you reverse the spin of the earth so I can sit in the sun? I'm going to tip, but do it.
Oh,
I'm not going to tip, but do it. Oh my god. A lot of people as well, the whole thing with hostess, people thought that if you tip the host on a busy like holiday or like sports day, because the whole thing was a sports, if you tip the host you're gonna get bumped up. No, we didn't fuck with that. Dante can tell you that they would try to give us like $100 like
tip, so they can call, so they can cut the line.
Yeah, and we're like, no, people reserved. They're like, I'm not gonna mess up and get yelled at by the group that already reserved the seats. They're like, are you gonna defend me? No, for $100? No, thank you. They're like, I already have a lot of anxiety.
There's a lot of entitlement over there because there's a lot of people. Sadly, I'm not saying that everybody, but sadly, there's a lot of people that because they have money, they can just buy their way out of their problems or make things go faster.
Yeah, and then one guy goes like, ugh. I was like, why can't you just like move me up? I'll give you $20. I was like, $20, I can make it on the other tips I do as a bartender, like within like less than 3 minutes. But okay, like I'm not gonna risk my mental like health just for you to give me $20 and get yelled at by more people. And they were like, I'm gonna go spend my money somewhere else.
Oh, they're like threatening the business and like,
oh yeah, I'm gonna shut this place up.
Shut this business.
This is the worst
There's like
area ever. Like, this is the worst restaurant, worst service. And the other people are just looking at them like, ugh. And I just look at them and I'm like, yeah, no, I deal with this all the time.
And then later they come back.
Yeah.
Like nothing happened. They don't expect you to remember them.
Oh, and I go, oh, you couldn't find somewhere else?
Oh, you got those too?
Oh, I got them.
Oh, you got those too? It was like they came back because they couldn't find any
They'll spend my
else?
money somewhere else than milk
Because
weed.
when it comes to sports, Vegas is packed. No matter where you go, Vegas, it is packed on a freaking holiday or it's just sports events. So you have to make the reservations ahead of time, like at least 2 weeks in advance sometimes.
Yeah, Vegas is. Have pity on your servers, please. They put up with a lot of shit.
Servers, bartenders,
waiters.
And please, not the waiters, but the bussers too.
The bussers
leave
too.
A mess.
Oh, they leave a mess.
Try to put the plates in one stack. The cups at the corner, they'll take them from you. You don't have to leave a mess completely all over the table. I was like, I had to help some of my freaking
servers have feelings.
Servers, bartenders, all around the place. I was a freaking manager at that point. Without the pay!
Can you tell that we worked on customer service?
I worked at customer service for over 11 years. Strategy that I have to deal with people that they're like that. They will talk over you. My advice: stay quiet.
Stay quiet. Let them talk. Let them exhaust every option because they're basically giving you ammo to fight back. Just listen carefully.
Dante loves doing that.
Yeah.
On the phone calls.
Just let them talk. Oh, she had quite a few people in which they yelled, and then when they finally get basically make a pause to breathe, she'd be like, "Can I talk now?" Or like, "It's really hard to help you when you won't let me get a word in." Stuff like that, and they'll be like, "Oh, yeah, let them talk. Let them talk."
I remember like dealing with the freaking teacher. She went off for the longest, and I was like, like teaching, they tell you to like respect like who you're working with or who you're talking with, because if you don't show that kind of like respect to the other person, they're obviously not gonna do it for you. So like, you want the help, then be nice. nothing's gonna come out of you being an ass to someone.
Yeah.
Life hacks. They'll do the flabbergasted.
They'll do the Pikachu, the surprise Pikachu face. Just let them talk. Just let them talk. Let them get
Oh
exhausted.
yeah, pulling the deep voice freaks people out. Yes.
I got somebody that I didn't. People said that I was scary. When I was before I was working as a barback, I was like the prep for. I was working in the kitchen, and I have some people that I was consider myself very, very patient. But this time, one lady was actually yelling at me for something that she thought I said. So she was like willing to make a scene in the middle of the kitchen. She was yelling, and then her volume just kept going up, and I just let her. And then when she finally paused just to breathe, everybody was already looking at me, and I just turned and said, "Nobody yells at me but my mother." And then she was like, oh, well, don't make me mad. And then she just walks away.
Do not get like killed. That's what.
Yeah, I was like, do not.
Someone's gonna get slaughtered.
I was just like, do not. I was like, my blood was boiling, but I was like, do not yell at me. Nobody yells at me but my mother. Don't make me mad.
And
like,
the sister.
Yeah, don't cuss. In an argument, you lose if you cuss. If you don't cuss,
it gives you the upper hand.
You use the upper hand, and you basically, for some reason, you become more intimidating. I didn't know that until people are like, "Oh, you didn't know that? Like, you actually were like,
you scare the shit out of us."
You scare like, man, you're actually really scary. I was like, really?
I was anything wrong.
Yeah. Do not yell. That was the one time that I was very, very angry. I was like, do not yell at me.
Yeah, Dante has been told that she looks scary too. It was freaking what's Bernadette, one of the servers, had when Dante had started working there as a host too. She was like, I don't want to, like, I'm scared of your sister. She looks like she could like go the way she said it. Look, she goes. She could do like the. And I was like, yeah, no, she does. She had karate. Like everybody in the family had either. Lycan had Lycan and me had Taekwondo.
I studied Taekwondo.
Yeah, we had Taekwondo. Martin, freaking
what?
Dante and Tara and Midget.
They're all
karate.
karate. Yeah.
So I had to learn karate too, because I had to practice with them.
Oh, look at that. That turned out quite a lot better than I was expecting.
Lycan would simply win. It's that easy.
I was like, nah, I'll win.
I probably pronounced that so terribly wrong.
What?
It's like, I know a martial art called
Bujinkan?
Like bougie? Like they're extra?
The Bujinkan?
They're hella extra?
That's actually the first time that I hear it.
Yeah,
so.
me too. That's what I'm like, I probably am
butchering
terribly.
Yeah.
It's a Japanese martial arts. I am so sorry.
Yeah.
I butchered that.
Yeah, I was like, that's actually the first time that I hear that.
Let's say that it's related to ninjutsu.
Oh, okay.
Cool.
I wanted to practice ninjutsu, but
I want Brazilian.
Yeah, jiu-jitsu. Yeah.
So I want to kick, freaking, and touch the roof. I've seen motherfuckers do that.
Yeah, I wanted to practice jiu-jitsu as well, but the place where we left at that...
Are you like an official ninja?
Yeah, but the place where we lived, they didn't have that. They only had taekwondo. So I decided to have that.
Oh, this is not Hidalgo, by the way.
This is not. This is this character right here. I just put it aside. It's supposed to be a...
It's an art fight.
Yeah, it's an
art fight.
Yeah, it's supposed to be a dog and a crocodile. It's a dingo. Dingo. Well, technically dingoes are dogs. A crocodile.
Freaking Luffy. It's a banana. It's a weird banana. It's a crocodile. But no, you see the banana? It's sprouting crocodiles.
A banana.
It's a mystery banana.
Yeah, again, I started watching One Piece.
I had already finished it.
Yeah, you already finished it. I was like, if I decide to watch One Piece, will you watch it with me? She's like, yes, I'll do it.
Yes! So we're currently on Skype here. We're
Yeah.
almost done with it.
We're almost done with the Skypea saga.
Poor Luffy has fallen off the frick of Tall Jack so many times now.
That's the
Swamp Puppy!
Swamp
I
puppy.
love that! Swamp Puppy.
Yeah, they call them swamp puppies.
Because they're adorable.
Yeah.
They're dangerously adorable.
I like to keep the colors separate.
Are they supposed to be a Pokemon?
That's the thing. I don't think so. I don't know. It's just that it's a normal and ground type. I was like, is this guy basically making it as a Pokemon? I don't know. I was actually looking for more information, but there's not a lot. Other than that, it's just this guy Sona. That's it.
When it's gonna be the raffle, by the way?
The raffle.
Oh, well, look.
What raffle? I don't remember saying anything about a raffle.
You haven't?
No.
Where'd you get the information?
I was like, what? I don't remember saying anything about a raffle. Snap. Damn.
Yeah, I agree. The normal ground does sound like it's a Pokemon related.
Yeah, it sounds like it's Pokemon related. Yeah. I was like, is it? I don't know.
Maybe the real raffle was the friends we made along the way? Question mark. Now I'm confused.
I'm confused too. I was like,
I need someone to explain what's going on. Where are you guys getting the whole raffle thing?
Yeah, I was like, yeah, I'm actually confused.
Dante, I need your help too.
Yeah.
Do some research.
It was like, I don't remember saying anything about a raffle.
I haven't. Neither. You're gonna have to get Midget to explain that one. Help! Where is Midget? I haven't seen him on here. I'm gonna have to call. Oh my god, I still have my music up there. I was supposed to be meditating. And I'm over here de-stressing myself.
De-stressing.
With my stories.
I know. I was like, you come on, you're like you. I was like, you guys have to hear it from her. Okay, I'm gonna. darken this thing. The line is too clear. There we go.
Dante says, I don't know how to explain it. But it's just a meme or a joke on the internet because of the amount of kids shows that use the line at the end. Huh?
Huh?
Now I'm more confused.
I'm more confused too. Okay, huh? I think this color right here.
Aww. He says, God, your art is just phenomenal. I will go as far to say it's peak.
Oh, thank you.
Can someone explain this freaking apparently meme thingy?
I know. I feel like I'm getting
Damn,
left out. I feel like I'm getting
John just
left.
like, damn it, I don't know how to explain it.
I feel like I'm getting left out of a good joke. But like, please explain that.
Am I that old? I can't understand this.
There's some spots.
Oh, that was hurtful. That was hurtful. I just said it. Are we getting that old? Yeah, you guys are getting old.
Yeah, we are getting old. Blight, how you doing? Blight Patterson, how you doing? So a little bit on the ears.
Look, I really don't want to keep up with the new generations. That's literally terrible. Because they're speaking gibberish.
No, it's not gibberish. It's just their language is evolving. I guess.
Evolving wrong.
Evolving. Come on, it's because of the new kids that we have new jokes. Come on.
Some jokes are okay. Some.
Well, yeah, some, but still.
But a lot of them is just like, why?
The humor.
What are we? Some sort of creepcast?
And then there's some yellow.
What? No way! It's not a new joke. It's been a thing for over a decade at least. Ah, that hurt. Okay, explain it, please. Please, because I'm
Yeah,
seriously
explain it.
confused. Because apparently Dante can explain it. Dante, do not. Oh, that was terrible.
That's too bright.
Skibidi toilet or some.
Skip it. Oh, God damn it.
See, that's what Dante said.
Ugh.
That's why I said ew. But please, Bon, can you please explain it? Because I feel
Yeah,
I did
please.
explain it. Let's
And there's
vanish
gonna
in the
be
chat.
some-
Yes, I probably did. Maybe blank was a friend we made along the way. It's a joke about how the blank isn't actually a thing, it's just a meaningless thing. Huh?
Huh? I'm not even gonna pretend. Huh?
I'm sorry.
Maybe it's me getting old. My neurons are not neuroning.
We just haven't finished our coffee. I'll blame it on the coffee.
Oh,
We're
blame it
not
on the
awake
coffee.
yet. I felt worse.
Oh my god.
Okay, I'm trying to reread it again. My brain, I had a brain fart. Hopefully that was it. Nope. Nope, I could not. Yeah, we're gonna have to do that, please, Dante. She's like, we're gonna have a voice call later and hammer this knowledge into your nuggets.
Does anybody know what the Dragon Ball characters are? I have a lot of characters in the bottom. Again, I'm not just a Monster Hunter fan, I'm a Dragon Ball nerd as well. Mostly the original
Dragon Ball.
OG Dragon Ball.
I know Dragon Ball Z, no Dragon Ball GT.
No,
I mean,
the OG.
They're amazing, all of them. But the OG.
The OG.
Because we literally grew with Goku. Like, as Goku was growing.
Yeah, Kid Goku. I mean, I really love Dragon Ball Z. I miss it. I don't talk about Dragon Ball Kai, Dragon Ball Z Kai, because Kai is just like compilation, but they cut a lot of things out to make the episodes a little bit more compressed.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Mom, I can't believe my dumb joke caused so much psychic damage. Yeah, that hurt.
Yeah, that hurt.
Because I kept reading it and I still can't get it.
Me too. I was like, what? I'm trying.
I thought it was just me being dyslexic at first, but
No, you're not alone.
no.
You're not alone there. There we go. Your jade.
I'm not sure if I should feel ashamed or relish this newfound evil power. I would say both.
Like incoming.
Shame on you for hurting
Incoming
us.
My Chemical Romance on teenagers scare the living shit out of me. I relate to that song more than ever.
I would say both. Shame on you, but good job because you discovered this new power.
When you discover a weakness.
But over a decade, this joke has been around and I still don't understand it.
Oh, thank you so much for the super
Grew up
chat.
with DB all the way to Super cause my pops was a big fan of it. He even had all the VHS tapes, the uncut and censored versions.
That is
Yes!
so cool.
Yes!
We didn't have the VHS, but we had like a CDs.
Yeah.
So I don't know what happened to those. We had the movies as well.
Yeah, we did.
Oh
They're
my
probably at
god.
home.
Props to being old school. He knows what a VHS are. Yeah. A lot of people, IVH what?
Yeah, they don't know.
They don't know what a
is.
VHS is. That is so cool.
Yeah, we used to have them too.
Yeah, I remember I watched the. Broly had a lot of movies though. It wasn't just the one where he was introduced and he hated Goku just because he made him cry. No, he had other ones where he came back. Basically, they cloned him.
Yeah.
You
they
remember
cloned
that
him.
one? That was a little bit messed up. I was like, what the hell?
Oh yeah, our niece didn't know what a DVD was. I think what shirt? There was a shirt that said something about a DVD. And she's like, she's reading it. And she's like,
What is it?
what's that? And I was like, oh, this is something. I forgot the title. And then it says on DVD. And then she's like, no. What's a DVD? And I was like, Lycan! Read this! And then she read it and she's like, freaking Tara's like, oh, she doesn't know what a DVD is.
Oh my god.
And then I told Dante, and then Dante's like, what?
What?
I was like, well, yeah, because when she was born in 2014, it was all Blu-ray.
Everything
And
was
she
Blu-ray.
was raised with an annoying song of Frozen. Let it go. I hope she let it go. And she didn't let it go for like 2 years.
For like 2 years.
No, more like 3 because the second movie came out and stuff like that. So we had to rewatch it.
Even Elsa was like, when she heard herself singing Let It Go, she was like, oh. Like, oh, so she feels the same way. It's like, oh. That was a good movie though. I like it.
It was like, I still remember when the music came on cassette tapes. Yes! We had a lot of them too.
Gotta go over the saturation.
And if you weren't home, you had to like do them manually. Like, go back on the film with a screwdriver.
Oh, I remember I did that too. I will just do it like this. Yeah, and it will go faster. Had the same color too. Why
Honestly,
think
the
it's
OG/granddads of anime for me was Pokemon and DB. Also, what inspired your characters?
I grew up with Pokemon as well and Digimon.
Yeah, Digimon was pretty cool too.
Digimon 3 to be specific. I didn't care much for Digimon 1 and 2 until freaking Digimon 3 came out.
Hey, your coffee.
I know. Okay. So what inspired my characters?
The chaos in your mind.
The chaos in my mind. I was like trying to find the words. I was like, how?
I know you too well.
It might sound weird for a lot of people, but the main cast, the main 4 characters, basically Cedric, Martin, Hidalgo, and Alan, you could say they're all part of me. Basically, I just divided myself in 4 parts to make their personalities.
So she's crazy, she's docile, she's obedient.
Basically, yeah, it's actually me divided into 4.
She just gets ideas from everybody around in the family of how they act sometimes.
Not just that, but when I'm like, when I decide, okay, this character will react this way because I already have basically their personality is already set in there, and if I put them in like a certain situation, I'm like, they will react this way. Let's just say Hidalgo is the part of me that can't stand still, wants a little bit of chaos in their lives because their life is boring.
And guys, let me tell you,
That's no inside voice, and it can be loud. Like I'm right now. I'm sorry, what were you saying?
Oh no, I was gonna say, like, let me tell you guys that her story, I've heard it since I was in elementary school.
Yeah, I'm actually
and I would help her with like storytelling as well. But I know her freaking stories because they got universes. And I'm like, hold on, which universe are we talking about?
Yeah, it's just that I've been telling that story to her since she was very little.
I think I was in 4th
And
grade,
she
grade.
is upset that I rebooted it.
Yeah. For the 4th, 5th time.
I actually rebooted the story like a few times.
Yeah.
No, I just did it 2 times.
No.
I did it 2 times.
No.
I rebooted it, but you just refused to know that happened. And then I rebooted it the final time when I was drawing the when I was working on. She's making like a fucking baby face right now. She doesn't like it. But I rebooted it one final time, when I was drawing the prologue for the contest.
It's the poopy face.
She's doing the poopy face. And then the hair. Just didn't do it great. Yeah, that. So yeah, I actually rebooted the story a few times before.
Yeah, Dante had to say the one where Alan's legs went numb was actually her and Lycan.
Yeah.
Dante was Hidalgo at that point because she came in the room when Lycan was on the floor with her legs crossed.
I don't know what I was doing on the floor, but I was on the floor, and at the time I got up, I was like, both legs decided to give out. I was just like standing, like I was like, I'm about to fall. Like there's nothing for me to hang on. I'm just like, ugh. And she Dante just arrived like a fucking gremlin. So I wasn't. I was like, do you need help?
Do you need help?
Like,
you need a push?
A little push that you could stay the fuck away from me. It was like, my legs are just like, ugh. You stay the fuck away from me. God bless siblings.
Yeah,
so yeah, like
that
idea.
Explains why it's peak sibling energy.
Yeah, I actually got a lot of inspirations from my siblings as well. They're so fucking. I love them. I love them. Can live in without them. It's there's a balance, I guess.
I understand
with
it.
Or without.
It's similar to how I came up with my character Azul. He is a power wild heartless, and I based him around how I was back when I was kid with Invade DHD.
Yeah, those actually are the best characters because you already have a basis with a personality, so you just let the character be. Just put them in certain situations and just predict how they're gonna, react, or what will they do. Do they think about consequences most of the time? Probably 70% of the time we don't think of consequences. So we're like, let's see where this goes.
Let's just try it.
This is future me problem. Let's just go.
It says don't press the button. But what will happen?
But what would happen? I was like, but if I don't press, I'll never know.
Yeah.
But if I'll never...
It just comment says you need to know.
Yeah. Now for the inside of the mouth. Here we go. Okay. I'm almost done with this boy.
I still need to get a hold of midget so I can know what the freaking joke is. It's still bothering me.
We're not gonna sleep until we find out. We're not going to bed. This yellow.
Yeah, no, it's bothering me.
It's bothering me.
I can't even finish my coffee. I've been like going back and forth thinking about that.
The teeth. How one joke caused so much distress. Now I gotta find out.
You know what spelling will cast on bond now? Your pillow may always be warm.
May all your pillow always be warm. Why, damn it! Yeah, there's like somebody making videos that already made that joke. Damn it, clip it. Nice.
Yes, I still remember the freaking insurance one that Dante said. Me and her were driving to work, and This guy literally jumps in front of us, almost hitting us, or causing us to hit someone else. And what did you say?
She can be some passive aggressive, but
I was like, damn! Like, Dante, that's terrible. She was like, I hope you get in a car accident. And I was like, and I hope the other person gets all the money.
Gets all the car insurance.
I don't hope for you to get, like, hurt.
No, she was like, and then I hope the other person you crash into gets all the benefits.
Yeah. I was like, damn. That's mean. That's really evil.
That's evil.
And she also said the freaking pillow one too to someone.
May all your pillow always be warm. I was like, oh.
Good thing I don't sleep with pillows.
I like it. You know, it's the colors are a little bit chaotic.
I mean, yeah, it is an equal trade. You caused the crash. So yeah.
Equal trade. Okay, what else? Okay, got all the black colors.
No, we haven't played D&D with her characters. I was like, curious. Probably dumb question. Not really. All questions are valid. I've noticed a lot of D&D undertones in your art and with your characters. Do you play D&D with your characters?
No, they're not part of D&D, to be honest. I mentioned this already in the past, but the story is not a campaign. It's a story that I've already been working for many years. I didn't get until on.
I was like 9 years.
Yeah, like I've been working on this story for
almost 20 years.
Almost 20. No, no, for almost more than safely more than 10 years. I've been working on this story for more than 10 years, and I didn't even got into D&D until around the pandemic.
10 years.
More.
I was 9 years old.
You were 9 years old.
I'm 28.
Oh shit. Okay.
It's gonna be 20.
Oh, okay. So I've been working on this story for almost 20 years. Okay.
I was like, no.
Almost.
No,
It's just
wrong.
emphasis on almost. Okay. Emphasis on almost. But again, I didn't get into D&D until around the pandemic. Again, Hidalgo was going to be a gremlin creature. Like he was only gonna be his own thing. I didn't have a species for him. I didn't have a species. But he was still gonna be small. He still was gonna be chaotic. But he was a completely different species. Basically, it was gonna be a joke in which people will be like, "What is he?" And before anybody else answer, they will get interrupted. So people will never know what he is. Basically, but again, I got into D&D. I discovered kobolds, and I was like,
I like it.
I like it. He's a kobold now, and I haven't looked back. I'll say the best decision ever. So yeah, no. Even though there's some inspiration behind it, the story is not based in, Dungeons and Dragons. Because I still have a lot of people asking like, what are the races, and is there a stat block for Choppy, or what are their D&D classes? And I'm like, they don't have classes. This is not D&D.
I mean, we have played D&D, but it's not like her story is based on that.
No, there is some inspiration for it. Again, Hidalgo was going to be something else until I discovered, you know what? He's a kobold now. But that's pretty much it. It's not a D&D story. So don't take it too seriously. There's like some people like saying, "Oh, just beat Cedric with a silver bullet" or something like that, and I'm like,
no.
That wouldn't do you any good. And stuff like that.
I'm eating all the pistachios.
Yeah. Give me some pistachios then. I'm just gonna eat pistachios bite. Okay, so I'm gonna do for the background. What is this guy? This is just like white. Fuck it. It's bright.
Question for you, Lycan. Just how innocent is the little Grillem that is Hidalgo, based off the last short involving him learning about railing?
Exactly. Basically, you could say that that is me for not knowing a lot of innuendos out there. Or a lot of jokes. Is not aware of a lot of jokes, basically. His mind not as... He doesn't have that mentality. I mentioned that in... If you actually... if you go to our fight, I actually have on his character sheet that he's ace. He's ace. So he's not thinking about...
Anything like that.
Anything like that at all. So... Yeah.
His mind just doesn't go there.
Yeah, his mind doesn't go there,
It's
so
not dirty.
Yeah, his mind doesn't go there. He might do some jokes just to make people uncomfortable or just to make fun of people, but at the end, he doesn't get the joke himself.
He's like, he knows it's embarrassing at some jokes, but he doesn't get it why. But he'll say them.
Yeah. So his mind is not there. He is, yeah, he's ace. He doesn't understand a lot of the jokes because his mind doesn't go there. So that's why he is, you could say, innocent sometimes. Okay, you know, I'm gonna keep that purple. I'm gonna put some.
See, another person. It took me a while to understand Netflix and chill. Okay, like I actually
again,
wanted
you will
to,
never
like,
understand it
watch
because
Netflix.
your brain won't go towards that direction, right?
You're just not dirty-minded.
You're just not very minded. Yeah, and the reason why I basically that's part of me. You could say Hidalgo was me until I started working my first job, in which I thought, for the longest time of my life, I thought I was ace.
Yeah. But I was like, no.
I don't know what happened to me. I don't know what flipped the switch, but
No, it's just that you were really busy.
I guess I was really busy. But I was like, dude, I was I was already on my 20s, and I thought I was ace. Yeah, simple background, just like that.
Yeah, like Dante said, he thinks more towards explosions and better ways to cause chaos.
Yeah, pretty much. I'm gonna take this color.
What would happen if I shoot a missile into that wall? Will it just go through or make the wall explode?
Create. Yeah, he loves to experiment. He wants to know how the world functions as well. Because he doesn't like surprises. The last thing that he wants is, you know, to get cut off guard, basically. So he wants to know how everything works.
Yes, Bon, I can relate to that being busy thing. I didn't really get to the grip with being bi until I finally had time to slow down and really examine myself. A lot of people in the US actually have a life that it's always rushing, and mainly in big cities too, because you have so much to do and you work to live. You don't live but in other places you work to live, but here it's like you live to work. So you're constantly working and you never get a time to for yourself.
Yeah, pretty much. You don't. Most of the time, they don't realize until very late. Very later on. Yeah, for the greatest part of my life, I thought I was ace. Because, you know, I didn't have that mentality. And I just saw people the same way. Again, I don't know what flipped the switch. To this point, I don't know. I'm gonna have all the ones in the same color. And a sec. I'm gonna replicate. Go duplicate it. I'm gonna duplicate the color layer. God damn it. This cord is in the way.
Ooh, she said you are in the way.
There we go. No, it's just I get a notification at the bottom and it doesn't let me.
It wouldn't let you.
It's like, God dang it. Yeah, I need to go to auto actions. Create line art.
Zeno just dances to his own rhythm, and I love the mindset. Yes.
Can I put this on top of the line art? I'm gonna change, and it changes the color a little bit.
Well, and you can start drawing, and you can start on art right now.
Yeah.
You don't, like we said, there's no need to like
Yeah, I love
be an expert. There's no expert level.
Yeah, there's no exactly. Again, we're just drawing each other's OCs just cause.
Because people nowadays are like, I want to be an artist like the OGs. The OGs, them thinking it's like Da Vinci. And then Da Vinci is like, I want to be an artist like the OGs. Caveman! Literally drawing stick figures. Yes. Don't aim to be like the OGs. Aim to be better. Yes, caveman, I am the best.
Just be the best version of yourself. Work on the style that
really
makes
cool,
you happy.
Tonga. You understand? You underestimate how bad I am. I have absolutely no understanding or tools. Yet you have a pencil. I'm sure you can find a pencil in a piece of paper. And you have a phone, I'm guessing. Take a picture of it. And you're good. Draw a stick figure. I would love stick figures. Alice. So I haven't been on social media side of posting art in a very long time. DeviantArt back in the day. So what's an art fight?
Art fight is again an event that happens during a month every year during July. You just draw each other's OCs. That's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. Every year people choose a team and each drawing is gonna give you a certain amount of points.
It's like, I don't consider myself much of an artist. I'm a writer, but I'm still trying to participate in art fight. That's awesome. I love poetry and writing.
Yeah, I think people do little short stories as well. Again, art fight is not just digital. You can work on traditional. And I saw that somebody, again, they were doing crochet. They were basically doing their crochet chickens, like knitting. I was like, that is actually adorable. I don't think they will ship the crochet itself, which I'm totally fine, obviously. But it's not limited to just drawing. Digital, you can do traditional. There's some people that do clay. They basically just sculpt their characters as well on clay and then post a picture. I've seen that.
So what I've been doing, Vaughn, is like at least like 5 minutes, 5 to 10 minutes before bed to just draw something. Just sketch it.
Yeah, just sketch it. But like, people have drawn my characters on pencil without color too. That counts too. Some orange. Some multiply. How about overlay? Ooh, that's right. Multiply. Gonna do some shades are really nice.
You are so welcome.
Then I'm gonna erase this with the sun brush. Lower the opacity on that. And let's go. This one goes on top.
In art practice, I like to do is what I'll probably just describe as a doodle dunk. And whatever is in my head, I spend 4 to 5 minutes on them, go to the next, on them, go to the next one, until the page is basically filled. We have all done that.
Yeah.
That's the most accurate thing that I think any artist has done. And for some reason, we have a thing about having a bunch of, as a starter artist, you get a bunch of notebooks and you never finish them.
I was just gonna go and say that as well. A lot of artists have a lot of sketchbooks that
Are like
we haven't finished.
a quarter in to half, and you never finish them.
Yeah, I have.
And you buy another one.
And you buy another one. You like it. This one. Oh, this one looks fancy.
This looks
You
pretty.
start it. You make a few ones, and then
You see another one. Ooh,
you never finish
I
it.
think I need one. No, you don't. You just need to finish the first one. I think you have like freaking 10 at one point.
Oh yeah, I still have a few ones. I have ones that I started like
Oof.
during the pandemic as well. No, before that.
I have some.
Yeah, because I remember that I had like a little sketchbook. Again, I was doing traditional. I had a little sketchbook that I took with me on a business trip. And people are like, "Oh my god, that sketchbook looks really cool." It's like, it looks so old, and I was like, I just bought it like last week.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like a leather cover, and it was really, really fancy. And I really love it because it smelled like leather. I love the smell of leather. but that made it look old. So this coworker came to me. They thought I was drawing, and I was like, "Oh my god, that book looks so old." And like, how many like? I was like, I just bought it last week. Or how long you had it? And I'm like, I just bought it like last week.
Dante still has the old sketchbooks from high school. I do too, actually. I don't look at it though. I don't want to look at it.
You too?
Yeah.
You too?
Yeah, I don't know.
It distracts you from the now?
Yes. I like looking at yours though. Because it's the future.
Well, your phone is ringing.
My phone is ringing.
Is your boo calling? Your boo, her boo is calling. No, it has to be overlay. No, it's not goddamn. Multiply. Fuck it. Oh, there we go. Yellow. Just gonna use brush. So there we go. God damn, I'm still having problem finding my shortcuts. Alright, you come from the vent. Oh my god. There's some soft highlights here and there. Crisis core music, let's go. There we go.
Damn it.
Just gonna go over the shadow. I didn't There we go. Oh, that's amazing. Oh god, I love that reward. Just so simple airbrushing. Oops. I'm gonna make a selector layer, selection, create selection, there we go. I'm gonna erase everything that just spell out. Wait. There we go. There we go. Do I want to do an outline? Nah. Brush. I want this green right here. I want the dark green. There we go. He's in the back so the character can pop a little bit. There you go. This color. Almost. I almost forgot about this method, and we just pick up the color that is closest to the outside. Yeah, now these colors do not make sense. There we go. I like this so far. I forgot to paint this tooth. I forgot to paint that. There we go. There we go. I think I'm done. Again, I'm just gonna, before I even post it, I'm just gonna rest a little bit and maybe I'm gonna change something else. I don't know. I like to just I don't like this around his eyes. I'm gonna redo that. The supposedly shine around his eyes. Where's it got them? Ugh. There it is. Okay, delete that. The thing around his eyes. Okay, did it above. Yeah, I did it above. Why is not painting? Oh, it's because it's on eraser? Yes.
I'm gonna go to the mailroom.
You're gonna go to the mailroom?
Yeah,
Okay, cool.
I'll be back.
Yeah. Yeah, this is what I wanted to do. It's like an eye shine. So no,
Add a totally mustache and a monocle face with monocle.
Thank you so much for the super chat. Add a truly mustache and a monocle. Give me a sec. Let me just finish this. And then gonna make the floor. I was like, it's been a while since I've done this. Hold on, I'm cooking. Again. Just lower the opacity on that. Then illusion underneath. Soft brush. Just a little bit. So you want a monocle? There you go. You got a monocle now. Oh, but I think that's it. Yeah, I can't think of anything else to add. Or maybe... Give me a sec. No, multiply, overlay, low dodge. That's not good. Software, there we go. It's not adding too much. Add a little more color. And then I'm gonna add a little bit of filter. Filter. It was a little bit of noise. A little noise. Just for texture so it doesn't look really flat. This is something that Click Studio has. And then you do this and you put an overlay. Lower the opacity on that layer. It's slightly, you can see the little variations, but at least it doesn't look flat. And then this is another filter that they just added to Clip Studio. It's chromatic aberration. Zoom out. Oh, wrong layer. Insert. There we go. I need to make another layer, then add the chromatic.
I got the money. I can sell money. Yeah.
There we go. Now we have these variation on the lines as well.
We're doing the waiting shit here today.
Yeah, I think that's it. I might change something, I don't know, maybe later. So, anyways guys, that's it for today. I don't know if I'm gonna change something later on. I'd rather just take a break and then come back to it, and then maybe I'm gonna see something if I want to change anything else. Oh man. Oh, the bombing mission is playing. Destroy. The bombing mission. For Final Fantasy, that's from Crisis Core specifically. Oh man.
That song.
The song. Thank you so much for the cool vibes. Chill vibes. I'm gonna stream cool vibes, chill vibes. Like, again, glasses.
We understand you. No.
So,
You can't blame it on
today is Wednesday, right?
Wednesday.
So tomorrow, oh yeah, so tomorrow we still have another art stream. So I'm gonna choose another character to draw. And then you're gonna rinse and repeat next week. Anyways, guys, thank you so much, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Another different character. Again, because I'm receiving so many attacks, all what I'm doing is revenge attacks. All these are revenge attacks. I haven't been able to attack anybody. They're all revenge. Revenge.
Yeah, 2 days in a row. Actually, it's gonna be 3. We're doing Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
Yeah, at the moment I'm still doing Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursdays. Yeah, I was gonna change, but I think I'm gonna keep it this way. For now.
For now. Until later, we'll let you guys know.
Save. There we go. Save my progress. Gamer mentality. because back then we didn't have autosave.
Thank you for the stream again.
Oh, thank you so much.
See you tomorrow.
Holy.
Well, I'll see you after this. Well, still.
Yeah. Yes, guys, thank you so much, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Bye, love ya.
Bye, guys. Accent. Shut the fuck up. True gamer mentality. Bye, guys. See you guys tomorrow.